Good afternoon. It is Sunday, the 29th of December, 2024. It is coming up to, it has just turned 5 minutes past two here in the UK. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host today, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. And as always, it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is all about competing in multiple series in Real Racing 3 Update 13. And this is part 27 of this mini series. It's going to end shortly. So it'll be starting all over again in 13.1. But yes, part 27 in this little mini series for Real Racing 3 part update 13. Right, okay, so as per yesterday, quite a lot of racing to be done. So I'm going to go straight into it. I'm using the so-called new AirPlay application, which will very quickly become the old AirPlay application, as up to this point, it's been rubbish. Very disappointed in it. So I might have to test another one out. Ugh. Anyway, here we go. So there we go. Screen shared, sound on, although you might not be able to hear it at the moment, but I assure you it is, hopefully. Right, what am I going to start with first? I'm going to start, I think, with the time trial competition for the Bugatti Bolide. Now, I think when I left you yesterday, my time from C was it was either 0.24 seconds or 0.23 seconds. I haven't gone any quicker. So it's simply the number of people that have had a go at racing this car in this competition, and they've set a time less than mine. So as this is based on percentages, that's just push me up the rankings. So slowly but surely, I'm edging closer to C. But let's see if we can't help that along by improving my overall score. I'm only 0.182 seconds away from Group C. And I do think there is that time in the car, even with me driving. So let's let's give that a go. Now, something I've noticed, because I do have still at this moment in time brakes on low, and that is if I don't brake. Oh, I don't know what happened there. There you go. Look, I catch up. It's bizarre. So now I'm ahead. Thing is, I've not been able to keep it. There you go. Oh dear. I think today is going to be one of those days. For those that have watched me for some time, I tend to have a really good day in terms of racing and then a very poor day. I just lack that overall consistency of day in, day out. Oh, that was almost off. But that's how it goes. And I'm still not quite got used to remembering to look at the screen. I've only just realised now. I'm definitely going to be quicker on this lap. I've also noticed I start breathing heavily when I'm competing. Looking back at my videos, I'm like, oh, I need to correct that. Maybe try breathing through my nose rather than my mouth. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. So a whole 1.5 seconds slower there. And it is a bit warm, even though I've turned all the heating off today. I'm feeling the pressure. See, it went down another 0.001 second. So I'm almost thinking I might even hit Group C with the time I've got on the board, but I just want to give it a push. Let's see if I can do it this time. See, there you go. Look at that. There you go. Oh, almost went off. I do find I'm just struggling to find the break points and the turning points today. And straight away I'm already behind. Oh, what was I doing there? Yeah, so I'm definitely going to struggle today. I can see that already. But I have noticed you can go slightly quicker in the braking area when you've got your brakes on low. So again, it does give an indication I've sort of hit a plateau. I probably won't get any quicker, but I'm just going to give this another go. I'm going to have to service the car after this, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not a surprise. And based on my driving today, I'm not overly worried. We'll have another go at it. Maybe tomorrow, definitely Tuesday. Oh, just terrible. Absolutely terrible. There we go. So that's that done for today. Maybe I've hit the limit in terms of what I can do there. Even though I think there's a 0.02 seconds in the car, maybe there isn't for me in terms of my current driving specification. Might have to accept that, but I'll have another go tomorrow. I'll have another go at that tomorrow. Well, Tuesday, because there is an event tomorrow. Never mind. Just, you know when you're just so close though to the next level, and it's like, never mind. Right. Okay. So there we go. So that's that. And I said I was tempted to have a go at weekly time trial, but I'm not because I'm just hopeless on time trials today. And I'm going to give that a miss as well, I think. So I'm just going to focus on road collection. Now look at my score in terms of gold, 496. So today is effectively day 5 since Christmas Day, including Christmas Day, in terms of my gold harvesting target. That target was 70 gold a day. So I needed to be at 350 gold by the end of racing today, and I'm already at 490. So I reckon what will happen overall is I'll go so far higher, and then there'll be less races, less series to complete, and therefore the gold will start to drop, and it will probably balance out at between 1,000 and 1,200 gold, I reckon, by the time version 13.1 is released. What am I going to do first? I'm going to do the Porsche. I'm going to see if I'm going to do the head-to-head. I'm going to see if the Melbourne 10-lap Cup will result in there being a bit of durability left on the car once we've done this race, because the Melbourne lap is a shorter lap, so it's touch and go. I can't help but think it will probably need servicing. But let's have a look. Let's see how we get on. Now this is going to be messy. This car is way too big for this track. Oh, see what I mean? Oh, it's going to be ugly. By the time this car is finished around this track, it will look like a Mini, not an LMP. So I never like overtaking on this bit because of the chicane that's coming up. Oh, wow, how did I manage to almost go in between those two cars? Obviously, it looked like there was a bit of a hit. Oh my word, this is terrible. So, 10 laps, 1 lap down, meaning 9 laps left, and 9 cars to overtake. I'll take those odds. 1 car per lap. Ooh. There we go. That's 2 cars at the very least in this lap. So I'll take that. I feel. There we go. Right, hold back again. Ooh, oh dear, that's ugly. That is so ugly. This is a horrible race. These cars are just way too fast and way too big for this track, in my humble opinion. But with 8 laps to go and only 5 cars to overtake, it is looking good for the win. The question is going to be, what is the durability of this car like once the race is over? So I can see 4th and 3rd ahead. The other thing that's going to come into place, which will continue to make this race really messy, is back markers. So 7 laps to go, 4 cars to overtake. And I can see 1st, 2nd and 3rd ahead of me. So it is definitely looking good for the win. Although, to be honest, when I hand this car back into the engineer, it's going to be so messed up. It's, as I say, it's going to look more like a Mini by the time it's almost like I had a body change. It's been smashed to bits that much. On the YouTube side, Alexander Hikiforov says, hello, Tony. Hello, Alexander. Welcome along. Thanks for joining. Good to see you again. Good to have you with us. I hope you are fine on this Sunday. So with 6 laps to go, I've only got 2 cars. So, oh dear. I mean, ugh. Okay, there we go. So I'm in 2nd. 1st is just ahead. I'm coming up to the halfway stage. So it is looking like a win, but my good grief, the car has taken the hammering. I'm surprised bits are not falling off it. Okay, let's see if we can get round here. No. An ugly race this is. Ugh. Nevertheless, I am predominantly by crook in the lead. So after this lap, I've got 3 more laps to go. I am in first. I'm catching the back markers, and I'm over 200 yards ahead of second. Oh, and there we go. That didn't last long, did it? That did not last long. So what I'm going to do, because I don't want to crash the game, I'm going to just put it on mute and finish off the 3 remaining laps in silence, because yet again, the AirPlay that I'm testing, the AirPlay application that I'm testing with, has failed. And I was told it was a very decent one, but it obviously isn't. It's absolutely rubbish. It's very good in terms of bit rate. Not that you can probably tell on the stream, unfortunately. Another problem to solve. But for whatever reason, it starts messing up the game, and then it starts doing all sorts of weird things with the sound. So what I'll do is I'll finish this race off and obviously win, restart the game, and reconnect to the old AirPlayer, which, as I said, uses a lower bit rate. Quality isn't as good, in my humble opinion, yet is proving itself to be really reliable in comparison. Classic example of not being happy with something you've got and then realizing it probably was the best that you've got. Not to worry. So I'm on lap 9. I've only got 1 more lap to do after this. I am now in first by over 800 laps. It's looking like quite an easy victory, albeit a very messy one. The car will be absolutely banged to pieces. There we go. Over 1,000 yards now ahead of second. So now that I've turned the sound off, everyone, you think it was okay, but no. It looks to me like oh no, maybe not. I can see on the stream it's playing up a little bit. So yeah, don't worry, that will be sorted very shortly. Okay, so that's a victory. Let's have a look and see. So 58,600 added to my M dollars total. It's the first race of the day. So plenty more M dollars potentially to be had. And the car hasn't run out of durability by quite a considerable amount. So that's pretty good. So I'm happy with that. What I'm going to do now is just reset. So I'll take it off screen and I'll reset it and I'll go back to the old player again. And I'm going to have to do this every day because I want to prove the point that this player is absolutely rubbish. And it's not a cheap player if you were to buy it. So there you go. Expensive doesn't always mean the best. And that's a classic example of it. Absolutely rubbish. Right, so let me just shut that down and I'll open up the old AirPlay. There we go. On screen. Get that shared. Turn off the muting. There we go. And I'll share the screen now. Oh. I'll share the screen now. There we go. Hopefully it's not going to be doing... There we go. That's better. Okay, so the first race down, the car still has durability. I'm at 86%. So I do think I am on target to complete this particular series on Tuesday. Won't be doing it tomorrow because there's an event, but on Tuesday, I think I can take this to 100%. What have we got left? Yes. So I'm going to do the Dubai Autodrome Grand Prix circuit, 10 laps. Let's get this one out of the way. Now, as always, move it off screen. There you go. As always, I like to go around the outside on the first corner. But I have started way back, but at least I'll be well out of trouble. You can see from here just how they scrunch up. Oh, idiot. Wait, now that was nothing to do with me that time. This is how aggressive these computer opponents are. So in regards to the first lap, I'm more than happy in terms of where I am. And I will do my very best to keep this as clean as possible. This is a nice, wide track. I can stay out of trouble of the other opponents, even if they are very aggressive. Nine laps to go, only 3 opponents to overtake. Good times ahead. Oh, Messi. I'll get him here. Here we go. So I'm into third, 2 more cars to overtake, and I can see both of them ahead of me. Let me just do a bit of slip streaming. I don't know what I said there. Hope it wasn't rude. Into second, brake hard. So even if this was a 2-lap special, I would have had a very good chance of getting first. Obviously, I'm not rushing, but yeah, not a bad little Grand Prix circuit, this one. Plenty of overtaking opportunities around the track. I'm going to go in the inside now. There's just one car. There we go. Got him. And we're in the lead. We are in the lead very easily. Okay, there we go. Oh, lost it a bit there. All right, starting to feel like I'm getting into the zone. Maybe I should start looking at lap times. Let's see if we're improving on lap times. It's a 123.280. Let's see if I can improve on that. So I'm not even halfway through this race, and I'm already in first, and I'm already at least 500 yards ahead of second. A 122, almost a second quicker that lap. Okay, lap 6 finished. 4 more laps. I'm in first by 900 yards, and that was a 123. No doubt caused by that recent corner where I skidded. Okay. So I think it's fair to say I've pretty much got this particular race, particular cup in the bag. And I think I'm looking good to complete this series on Tuesday. Now, I believe there might be double fame as well on Tuesday, which if you mix it, I mean, you can't do it on this car, but if you mix the double fame given to you with hiring an agent, that's like triple fame. A good day, I think, to go up a fame level on New Year's Eve. So bearing in mind my goal is gold harvesting, it's a good day to be doing that. And that should also help with my target of 70 gold a day, on the basis that at the moment I'm earning 66 gold every time I go up a fame level. There we go, look at that. That's lap 8, 1400 yards ahead of second. I think I'm almost catching back markers. There we go, that's a lot better. So can I do better than a 122? No, is the answer to that. Two more laps to go. This is the penultimate lap. Okay. Oh dear. Definitely a bit late on the braking there. Oops. Okay, so that's the penultimate lap done. On to the final lap. And I am getting slower. More back markers catching up. catching up to more back markers, should I say. Okay, a 123 to finish off with, but another first. Car will need servicing. $107,300 there, taking that above 4 million. Car does indeed need servicing. So I reckon effectively what I'll probably do off screen over today and tomorrow. So there are, I mean, again, there's not, I think I only need to do one more race to be in a position of completing that series on Tuesday. There are 2 cups. Now, I think one of those on their own might result in having enough durability to do the other. But I've also got a head-to-head. So I think what I'm going to do is I've got to effectively do that Daytona Cup, and I'm going to do probably the Silverstone Cup offline. So come Tuesday, I'll have the head-to-head, the Mount Panorama Cup, and then the 3 time trials to take that series to 100% and earn 50 gold. Currently sitting at 88%. I'm happy with that. That's good. Okay, what do I do next? I'm going to do the Bugatti Veyron because I don't know if I need to apply any free engineers to complete this. All I've got left is single laps, single lap races. So speed record, head to head and speed record, head to head, speed record, speed record. So let's do the first one. Might be quite tough. 172 miles per hour. I'm going to start from behind the start line because I feel that this is the fastest part of the track. But not with me driving like that. Put brakes off completely. Let's see if I can get to the end. There you go. So that's one done. No surprise I went off track there. Put the brake assist back to low. So that's one first down. And as I expected, that was the fastest part of the track. And I didn't get to first until after I'd passed the start line. But it is a short lap, so I won't have had too much durability taken off me. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, hardly anything. Okay, next. Tier 9, head-to-head, and a speed record. I'm going to do the speed record first because it's the Hong Kong circuit, which isn't a big circuit. 174, though. think I need to do... I can't even turn around. I think I need to go back. So I'm going back. Let's go back. There you go. Brake assist from low to off. That's not going to help me win, is it? Oh, I've completely messed the car up now. So maybe this bit was the fastest part of the track. Let's see. I'm going to say no. Oh no, it was. So the car is in an absolute an absolute mess. I've no shame for crashing my car in this game if it means I get first. It's not about being the best, it's about being strategic in getting first. So that's why I do what I do. So I didn't need to go back, to be fair. So I've used up more durability than what I needed to. And just look at the state of that car. So there we go. Another first. Oof. But hardly any durability used up. Which is just as well, because now we've got one of the longer laps on the circuit. Mount Panorama in a head-to-head. Let me just check that I have got... Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. Now, the reason why I've let him take away the lead, because I know getting the inside of the corner is the way to go. There we go, in the lead. Just a case of staying there now. Up, 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 up. Okay, so I'm still ahead going down the hill, so it should be plain sailing from here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that is another first. I doubt very much I've even got used up half durability. There we go. So I am absolutely on target now to complete this series. Take this series to 100%, and this series will reward also 50 gold. It's all coming together pretty well, I'd say. Oh yeah, so easily. So tier 11, head-to-head, Silverstone Grand Prix. Let's get on. into the lead, albeit not particularly cleanly. Well, at this late stage of the competition, it is all about getting the wins now, getting the firsts, because I want that gold. Oh, off we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Another first. Close to completion. Kanishka Padamasoli says, hey, what's up? Hello. Welcome along. Thanks for joining us. Sorry, I'm not very good at pronouncing your name, but welcome along nevertheless. I shall attempt to carry on improving my pronunciation of your name. I will get better, I promise. But welcome along. I should remember you, shouldn't I? Because you've got a unique name. Yes. I would imagine it's been a while, though. But yeah, in which case, welcome back. Thanks for joining again. Good to have you with us. Right, okay, so there we go. So I'm up to 89%. I've got 2 races to go before it's time trial time. So I'm on target to get this to 100% for sure. So speed record next. The Porsche test track, specifically the dynamic circuit. Let's see how I get on. All right, so I think this is one that I need to start from behind the start line. So let's give that a go. Slowly go back to where I think I need to start, which I think is around about here. So I'm just going to go like so, off the track. Right, let's go. Turn off the old brake assist from low to off. Slowly around the corner and now foot down. Now I'm not sure if actually, to be fair, on that particular occasion, I would have crossed the finish line having already got first. It looked a little bit nip and tuck. But I always say it's best to be safe rather than sorry. So another first, hopefully on the board. Oh, there we go. So one more race left to get a first at, and then it's just the time trials. And I beat, and again, I'm sorry about this. I beat Startling Out 58, who's in my team. Sorry about that, Startling Out 58, but you know, that's how it goes. Right, okay, next. Tier 18, it's another speed record. It's Melbourne, and as per usual, with it being Melbourne, the fastest part of the track is just after the start line. So it's another one where I'm going to do a cheeky little maneuver and start from behind, well behind the start line. These cars are way too big to turn around though. Oh, and the turning circle is actually quite wide as well. So pause that there, let it turn around. Again, brake assist completely and utterly off. Because the target isn't to be clean, the target is getting the highest speed record. There we go. Although for once I didn't smash into the barrier. So that's all the races done. Just the time trials to go, and that's then another 50 gold. So I'm keeping up, well up on my 70 gold per day at this moment in time. There we go. There we go. Not too bad at all. So coming up to an hour, and I've done the time trial competition not very well today. I've done with the Porsche LMDH or LMP. And now I'm onto the Bugatti, and I'm going to be taking this to 100% and earning 50 gold. Right, we're doing one by one. So the first one is the Formula E Hong Kong circuit, which is, again, another small circuit. But I do need to keep it clean. So I'm just going to go really slow. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to be the fastest in these things. You just need to complete them cleanly. And then if you're bothered about setting a time, do it afterwards would be my approach. Obviously, that's different in the weekly time trial and the time trial competitions because they can earn you gold. But this just needs to be done cleanly. And there we go. Probably one of the slowest laps you'll see in this car around that circuit. But I'm all about making sure. That's one time trial down. 2 more to go. What's next? The Daytona International Speedway, and it's the motorcycle course. One of my least favourite courses, but it is just a time trial, so it doesn't matter quite so much. Just take my time. Don't go off track. Don't smash into the barriers. There we go. Pretty much a straight line now till the finish line. Okay, so 2 time trials down, 1 more to go. And this is for 100%. And it's the Dubai, well, it's the oval circuit. So that's like one of the smallest circuits out there. So oh, there we go. So I was a little bit worried about not having enough durability, and I've absolutely completed it very easily with durability left. So there we go. That is well, I might just service the car. There's only a little bit left. That is 100%. There we go. 546 gold now on the table. And technically, we're still 2 weeks away from version 13.1 being released. So I'm well on course of hitting my minimum target of 1,000 gold. Another exclusive series completed. Has the exclusive series gone up? No, it's still up 45%. Okay, so there we go. On to the final car to race today, which is the BMW M3 E30. And again, you can see I've got a lot to do. But as per with yesterday, I'm going to be doing, I hope, I'm going to be doing a lot of racing on the cups and hiring the auto engineer by playing a video. Don't spend gold, never spend gold. But when all you need to do is play a video to hire an engineer for effectively coming first and not impacting your durability, I think it's worthwhile doing. So again, I'll just turn down the audio. So only 30 seconds to lose to effectively get a free race. A free race in terms of it not impacting your car's durability. I do think it's a bit weird that Fire Monkeys has put that feature into the game, because it does mean just by playing 5 adverts a day, you can hire the engineer 5 times. And that does make a difference, I think, in terms of the number of races you can do with a car before it needs servicing. Yes, you do have to win, so you do need to be quite strategic about when you apply that engineer. But I think even if it's the Daytona International Speedway on 8 laps, I think I'll be all right. But let's find out. I do need to make sure this doesn't get away with me, though. So I do need to push hard to be close to the front. I would say race it as if it's 5 laps, not 8 laps. So I want to be in 5th position by the time lap 1 ends. Which, in fairness, I don't think I'm going to get. But if I can maintain at least 2 cars per lap, then that's fine. Ideally, I would have liked to have finished in 5th, but finished the first lap in 5th. I suppose that is the risk. If you hire an engineer for an 8-lap race, which is more than likely going to end the durability of that car, you do have to win. Okay, so I'm not in 5th, but up into 8th. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I've been seeing all the other cars in front of me still. I think that's okay. So I've got 7 cars to overtake, and lo and behold, 7 laps to do it in. Yekotat has entered the chat on the YouTube side and says, "Hello, Mr. Tony. How are you? I am very well, thank you very much. I hope you are too on this Sunday." Good to see you again. Welcome back. I have noticed that your fame level has gone up quite a bit. So you've obviously been playing Real Racing 3 quite a bit. Good for you. So there we go. So I'm in 6. I've actually overtaken 2 cars this particular lap, which is fine. I can still see all 5 cars in front of me. So ideally, I want to get 2 cars on the next lap as well. Although I might get another one. Here we go. Yeah. So I'm up into 5th. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Should get this guy on the corner here, and that'll put me up to 4th with the best part of 6 laps still to go. Oh no, I've dropped back down to 5th. So I can overtake him again. There we go, just about. It looked like he was going to overtake me again though, but yeah, he's dropped back behind me. Okay, so 3 cars to overtake, and the best part of 6 laps still to go. So here's the irony of this particular series is I'm only going to get 7 gold for taking this particular car series up to 50%. But so be it. 7 gold is 7 gold. Three laps down, I'm in fourth, 5 laps to go, 3 cars to overtake. Struggling a bit into that corner. That's the last 2 laps I've done that. A little bit of light skidding. It feels if I can get third, I can get second. And I probably need to get them sooner rather than later, because I reckon it's going to take a couple of laps to catch first. Come on, let's do it. Oh, there we go. 1 car done. I'm going to get the other one. There we go. Into second. 4 laps to catch first. And I guess he's about 200 yards ahead of me. Maybe not even that. Oh, messed that up completely. Yeah, so this is going to be the key. Can I catch this guy? Yeah, I'm not sure he's any closer, to be fair. But with the chicane coming up, in fact, I think he's pulling away. Oh, well. Okay, so this is going to be a hard fight to get first, I think. I did say I wanted to aim for first by the end of lap 5, and I haven't done it. I'm only in second. So we might have a little bit of a problem here. And it doesn't at this moment in time look like back markers will come into play. Although I have taken that corner a bit better. Oh yeah, I'm much closer to the guy this time. So it's looking a lot better. Oh yes. Although I always feel he's about the same when we get into this bit here. That's the problem. It depends if the numbers come up. If the numbers don't come up, it does suggest I've caught him a little bit. Well, they haven't, so maybe I have. Okay, there we go. That's definitely on his tail. I don't think I'm going to overtake him, though. Although I am now in his slipstream. I'm going to give it a go, see if I can overtake him. There we go. There we go. 2 laps to go. I'm in first, only just. It's another long race with this car. Oh. So he was right on my tail there, but I'm now just starting to pull away a little bit. So I've got one more lap after this. 100 yards ahead of second. Final lap, only 50 yards ahead of second. So there can't be any mistakes up to this point. 20 yards ahead of second. 10 yards ahead of second. He's in my slipstream again. Okay, so again, I'm able to pull away through that chicane. So he's now 50 yards behind me again. So final lap, final straight. It's looking good getting first, but it was that was a tough race. And there we go. First it is. My hands hurt a bit now. That was a bit of a hard race. Well, somebody's celebrating. Do you know what I'm going to do? Just to break it up, let's do the elimination. I'll not hire an engineer, but I will hire an engineer for the next cup that I decide to do. Oh, okay, that's fourth. It's proving a little bit harder than what I thought it would be. But I do find with this car and the eliminations, you don't jump to first place particularly easily. But I'm in the hunt for third, but I do need to overtake. There's only 10 seconds before I'm in last place. There we go. See if I can get second. There we go. I've only got 20 seconds now to get first. But I do feel like I'm there. I do feel I'm going to get this guy. There you go. There we go. Just in time as well. Again, another tough race with this car. Another tough race. All right, there we go. So, what's next? I might leave that one. Let's go for how many laps is it? So they're all 8. I think I had this problem yesterday. Oh, I don't want to do Le Mans. I'm not interested in doing Le Mans. And that's 8 as well. Jeez. Are they all 8 laps? Ugh. 4 laps. Let's do that one. That looks a little bit less stressful. Hide the engineer again. Volume download. Okay, so a 4-lap special might be quite hard, although it is the German Grand Prix. So hopefully not too hard to get first. And therefore not too long. But it's still going to be, I reckon, a 10-minute race. This is the problem when you've got a slow car. Excuse me a sec. I just need to go off screen because I need to blow my nose. All right, let's give this a go. 4 laps to get first, and I am 22nd. So, as per usual, with not all tracks, but with a lot of them, I like to stay out of the way of trouble. So, the first corner around the outside, as they all crunch up together, and look how easy it is just to go around the outside. Already into 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th. Giving myself a very good chance. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on the outside here so I can get on the inside of this next corner, and I'm up into 5th already. Up into 4th, pushing for 3rd. Just make it a bit easier to win, I think, if I can get 3rd before the end of this lap. There we go. 2 cars to overtake. I can see them both in front of me. And after this lap, 3 laps to do it in. So, and I did say this would be close to a 10-minute race. It might not be as long as 10 minutes. It looks like each lap will be about 2 minutes, 10 seconds, maybe. Oh, look at that. Up into 2nd. I'll take that. So this lap was 2 minutes 10. So it's at least going to be an 8-minute race. Oh, lost it a bit there. I'm almost in the slipstream of 1st. So I am in 1st before the end of lap 2. 2 laps to go. It is looking good for another 1st. I've not even really looked at what percentage I'm at in terms of completion. So, there we go. Yeah, so it's still a 2-minute lap. So, yeah, it's going to be 8.5 minutes this race. 2 more laps to go. Okay, so coming up to the end of the penultimate lap, I am in first by about 250 yards, but that's dropped down very quickly. Might even be under 2 minutes this lap. There we go. Oh, just over. Okay. Oh, sliding round the corner there. Okay, so we're looking good for the win. I'm over 200 yards ahead of second on the final lap. Just over 50 seconds to go, just under 50 seconds to go till the finish line. All right. Quite a bit of hard racing going on there, though. Although this is a quaint car to drive, it can be a bit boring on some of the longer cups. There we go. So that is another first. I don't know what percentage completion I'm at this moment in time. Let's find out. %41%. So still quite a bit of racing to do. Let's do the Red Bull Ring. Is it the Grand Prix circuit? It is. 4 laps. That's manageable. I'll hire the engineer again. Free video. Play video, free engineer. It does mean you can do a lot more racing. I will say that. So it is a feature I don't mind in the game. I know a lot of people don't like playing videos to achieve something in a game. I understand the frustration of that. Truly, I do. But I would rather have that available so you can earn an engineer and get effectively a free race so long as you win, rather than having to play 6 or 7 videos to take your car from being serviced to being ready to race again. Okay, so there we go. So that's the advert played. Volume back up. 4 lap special, Red Bull Ring. No doubt it'll be a 22 car race. There we go. Might be a bit difficult, to be fair, but I'll give it a go. I do need to win this, to be fair. It's one of those things, if you don't win it, it has a massive impact on your durability. Now, again, I've gone the wrong way. I should have gone around the outside. It would have been a lot easier, but there we go. I'm going to do the inside, though, on this next corner. So it might get a bit messy. Now somebody's already shooting off. I can see down there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm up to 8th. That's not too bad. 7 cars to overtake, that means. And ideally, I want to be in 4th. That is by the end of the first lap. So I'm now up into 7th. But one car is speeding off, and that's a bit of a worry. Okay, so I'm up into 6. I definitely see myself being in 4th before the start of lap 2. There we go. On the tail of 3rd. Drafting him now. Should get him on this corner. I can't let 1st disappear. There we go. So I'm up into 2nd. I've got 3 laps, or the best part of 3 laps, to catch 1st. I don't think back markers are going to come into play, so I absolutely have to catch this guy. But he's flying. This guy's flying. As per usual, it looks like he's pulling away in the straights, and I'm catching him in the corners. Not enough, though. Not enough. He's holding his own. Now, because I'm pushing just a bit too hard, I am making mistakes. It does look like I'm going to end up getting 2nd here. Come on. No, I'm not catching this guy. No, it's not happening. At least it feels like it's not happening anyway. Though I did take the corner, I felt a lot better that time. Come on. Okay. This is interesting. Final lap. I'm in 2nd, but I feel like I definitely made some... I closed the gap considerably. Oh, yes, definitely. Okay, here we go. I think this is going to go all the way to the final corner. I feel like I braked earlier than him, but that seemed to help me out, but I might be wrong on that. Come on. It's not over yet. Come on. 2 more corners. No, 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 no. Oh, go on. Oh, and there we go. Wow. Right as I cross the finish line. Lee Melvin enters the chat. Welcome back, Lee. Good to see you again. He asks, am I excited for the next update, version 1. The 13.1 patch notes? Not yet, because it's the notes don't come out until a week on Thursday. So and obviously I am aware 13.1 is coming, but my focus right now is gold harvesting. But I am obviously preparing for 13.1 because, as always, when they release an update, typically what happens is the first car available to win is a very expensive supercar. So it is important, I think, to always make sure you've got plenty of gold and obviously plenty of R dollars, possibly M dollars, to achieve victory in that first event on the new release. So there we go. So 43%. I've still got half a decent amount of durability left. So I'm going to do the Melbourne. Now, again, it could get messy. It's not. This is a lot smaller car than the Porsche, but it could still get messy. I am going to hire another engineer by playing a video just to make sure I can get to 50%. Again, it's only 30 seconds, so I do think it's worthwhile doing. It does extend the durability of the car if you can get first. And up to now, I've done okay. I've done okay in terms of getting first, even if it's just as I cross the finish line. There we go. That's the video played. That's the engineer hired. Let's get racing again. 6 laps, Melbourne. It could get messy. It'll be fine though. These cars are smaller. Oh, I'm not doing very well though in terms of overtaking. Oh dear, no. Oh man, it's actually quite hard to overtake. Oh. I mean, I'm only in 17, so this is not good. Still only in 12. That is not good at all. And I probably now need to drop back because this will get messy. Told you. Absolutely messy. So this is lap 2. I'm in 8th position, 7 cars to overtake, and after this lap, 4 laps to do it in. So I do need to get a move on. Okay, so that's one car overtaken. Hopefully get another one here. There we go. See if I can get another one here. There we go. Up to fifth. That's better. Again, I can see all the cars in front though, so that's a little bit better. I need to hold back here. Hopefully get this guy on the inside. There we go. Oh, that's better. So I'm third with 4 laps to go. 2 cars to overtake in 4 laps. That should be achievable, as I can see both of them just ahead. Okay, second. Just hold back while I get through this chicane, I guess. There we go. See if I can get him on the inside. There we go. Not exactly clean. So I'm in first by the halfway mark. So I think this will take me to 45%. I can live with that. Okay, so that's the end of lap 4. 2 laps to go. I'm in first. I'm 300 yards ahead of second. It is looking like another win, and if so, I'll be able to maintain my durability as I've applied an engineer. A free engineer at that. It's a new feature in the game I do actually like. All we need now is being able to win a discounted upgrade or a discount on an upgrade when you're racing in the series. So, you know, the round. So in the same way that you win gold and you win 2 hours of free servicing or a discount, I'd like to see a discount, a single discount on upgrading a car. That's what I'd like to see next. So last lap, I'm in first by 600 laps. 600 yards, sorry. 600 laps? There's only 6 laps. 600 yards. Okay, there we go. I think I can just hold off, drop back while we go through this little chicane because it's a real pain to be too close. Clean overtake for once. There we go. That is another victory. Well, I think I'll leave it there in terms of cups, because I should have done enough there now to just do some of the smaller, yeah, definitely, some of the smaller races to get to 50%. I don't want to do any of the speed snaps though, so let's have a look what's available, or autocrosses. I'm hoping there's still a couple of elimination events available. There we go. 45%, hopefully go to 47% if I win this, and then I just need 2 more wins to get to 50%, I think. Now, even though it's an elimination, I'm going to go round the outside because I reckon I can end up in about 4th position, I reckon. There we go. 4th position. 3rd. Make that 2nd. Oh, he's pushed me out of the way. Now that might be problematic, even though I didn't lose 2nd in terms of catching 1st, because there's a bit of a gap now. This time I completely cut the corner, but I do lose it, so I'm struggling to catch and overtake 1st. I've got a few more goes though, I reckon. There we go. Into 1st. 3 cars left in the fight. All right, let's see what we can do now. Second is right on my tail. It's just the 2 of us left in the battle. There we go. That's a win. That's a win. All right. So I'm going to move away from the cups now. I'm going to start at tier 1 and just finish off any events I haven't raced in yet, even if it's the short events. Let's give it a go. Speed snap. 105 miles per hour. I did notice that guy was well ahead of 2nd. There we go. I got 2nd. Saimi Muaz says hi. Hi. How you doing? Welcome along. Thanks for joining. Thanks for saying hello in the chat. I'm sure I've seen you before. But then again, I might not have. Welcome along anyway. Thanks for joining. All right, so that's a second, not brilliant, but 48%. We'll leave that there for the moment. Go on to the second tier, autocross. If I win this, I should get to 50%. It's not a massive amount of gold. It is only 7, but 7 gold is 7 gold. Oh, there we go. I think the key, even if you're not the fastest, is making sure you don't slide. So you can keep that momentum. So I've still got 10 seconds to try and get to first. It's not looking guaranteed. In fact, it isn't. But I do get second again. Proving a bit hard, this car. I don't know what it is. I always find it easier to win with the faster cars, even though I'm moan a lot about the downforce. I always find it harder to get first with the slower cars, which I think is actually different from what a lot of people say when talking about Real Racing 3. A lot of people prefer the slower cars because they think they can do better with it. So everyone has a preference, but nevertheless, I still got 7 gold. 50% is up. I will continue racing today until the car runs out of durability. But what I'll do is I'll just go through the tiers. I've sort of had enough of doing the cups for today. So let's see how we get with starting from left to right in terms of the tiers. So speed record next. Porsche test track, 132 miles per hour. I'm not entirely sure I need to worry about starting from behind. I feel like I've just made a mistake, but let's find out. I think this is the bit that's the longest part. Come on. Brakes off, because I'm not bothered if I smash into the barriers at the end. In fact, I might need to. There you go. And just slide. There you go. Perfect. Slide so he just hits the back end and kicks me back out, and then I can carry on racing. But that is a first. Slightly luckily, for sure. Not particularly pretty, yes, but a first is a first. And let's be honest, if you had to do it all cleanly, those times wouldn't be set, those speed records wouldn't be set by other people in the game. We've seen how some people set a time, the fastest time on the weekly time trial. They're like miles off the track. So there we go. So that is another first. And I needed that, having had 2 seconds in a row. Okay, so we're 2 hours into the stream. It is coming to an end. As I said, I'm just going to run the durability down on this car. Might as well carry on going until it needs servicing. Gold is at 553. Bearing in mind, it's still 2 weeks until 13.1 is released. I'm in a good position of having lots of gold ready for the start of 13.1. And it will be very interesting in terms of what new cars are available in that upgrade. Because based on two things I'll be interested in. One is, I'll do the head-to-head next. One is the number of cars, or specifically the number of new cars that are in the next release. But also, is it going to be a 6-week schedule or an 8-week schedule again? I think if it's an 8-week schedule, that suggests a shift in FireMonkeys, who are the developers, in terms of the amount of resources they're putting towards the game. So they're shifting to longer schedules between releases. That's what I think that means, if that is the case. So what that will mean, I guess, if it is an 8-week schedule, is that will mean more flashback events in the same way we've had quite a number of flashback events in the last 2 releases. And I suspect it will mean very few new series. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's a new year. We don't know. So, with it being a head-to-head's being my favourite type of race, I am winning. I am going to win, and that's another first. So we're ticking these off quite nicely. So the key here as well is, with that being at 553 gold, 560 gold would be the equivalent of 8 days worth of 70 gold a day. And technically, I'm only on day 5, so I am up by quite a bit. Now, as I said, I do think this will balance out, because at the moment I've got lots of racing to be done, lots of series to complete. And obviously, when they start drying up, so does the opportunity to win more gold. Okay, so I am going to do the Formula E Berlin circuit first. It's 6 laps. I said I wasn't going to do another cup, but in fairness, this is a short circuit. And this is the sort of circuit I think is ideal for this car. Not the great big massive Grand Prix circuit. So let's give this a go. Just want to sort of sneak. Oh, no. Got get in queue. So I'm only 14th. That's not brilliant. Okay, so now I'm up into 10th. Still not brilliant. Right, I'm going for it. Only got one more place there. But look at them all. They're all there. There we go. We'll get a few here. Oh, my car's already. Never lend me your car. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm now all the way back in 7th. Okay, 6 is a good place. 5 cars to overtake, 5 laps to go. So that's 1 car per lap. but I'm not the best around this track. But I do think this car is more suited to a track like this. I reckon I can get this guy here. No, yeah. But as a result, that's cost me time, and I'm further back. That's the problem. Let's see if I can catch up just a little bit. All right, this isn't looking good, I'm afraid. 2 laps gone, 4 laps to go, 4 cars to overtake, but there is a bit of a gap till I get to 4th. Yeah, this isn't brilliant. So I did not overtake a car on this lap, which means I've got to do 2 overtakes the next lap. I can see me getting into 3rd, but I can't see me getting 1st. Come on. Oh, there we go. That's a bit of progress. Let's see if we can get 4th, maybe even 3rd. Not quite. But I've not even got 4th. So 2 laps to go. 3 cars to overtake. It's not looking particularly brilliant for me here. At least in terms of the win. I might get 3rd. Neck and neck. Okay, so at least I've got 3rd. So that will colour in another tier for me. Oh no, it won't, because I've still got the autocross. Oh, bit of a glitch. Final lap. I'm in 3rd. I don't see me catching 2nd. I'm only just ahead of fourth, although I don't see them catching me. So it's a bit of a stalemate of a contest right now. I believe this is... Oh, I've still got a little bit to go. Oops. There we go. So it's a third. Not brilliant, not completely rubbish, but not far off it. Okay, have we got any durability left? Or has it all gone now? Yes, it has. So there we go. So that is all the racing done for today. So I'll put that into service. So I'll just do a quick review of what I've done today and the progress I've made on the series. I'll just come out first off and talk about the time trial competition that I did. So I'd already done it yesterday. So it's the Bugatti Bolide time trial competition. I'm still in D. I wasn't able to improve this, but simply within the space of 2 hours. So at the beginning of the stream, I was 0.184 seconds away from getting into Group C. 2 hours later, even though I've not improved on the time, I'm now 0.173 seconds away from getting into Group C. I reckon with this event having 9 days to go, I'll end up in Group C, and I'll be happy with that. I've got a car that's not fully upgraded, so I think that's not a bad effort. Especially in terms of the configuration, in terms of driving. I haven't got all the assists turned off. I've got some turned low. I've got one turned off, so I'm getting there slowly. So that's not a bad achievement. I've decided not to do any weekly time trial. I'm clearly into Group C. I don't think I can get any quicker there. And I've decided to hold off in regards to my online multiplayer racing. I've got 6 gold. I'd like to aim a bit higher, but with the cars that are available this week, I think I'm going to struggle. So I've decided not to do it. So the main reason for today's racing was in the road collection, in the exclusives collection. And as you can see there, that has now gone up from 45% at the beginning of the stream to 46%. So all good news. I have completed one of the exclusives series. So I did take the Bugatti Veyron 16.4 exclusive series all the way to 100% and earned 50 gold. The Porsche 963 LMDH, the problem with this car is because it's a motorsports car and it costs M dollars and it earns M dollars. It means that I have a cap in terms of M dollars earned of 250,000, which is why this has taken a little bit longer to go all the way up to 100%. But I reckon I'm probably now in a position that come Tuesday, I'll be able to take this series to 100%. And finally, in regards to the BMW M3 E30, I've taken it now up to 50%. And again, I think on Tuesday's stream, I'll take that to 75% and earn 10 gold. Right, so there's a couple of questions in the chat. So Don7Lover is back and says, "Hi, I'm back. Hi, I'm back, man," he says. "Welcome back." Well, and then goes to ask, "Where are you from?" I am from, well, I'm from England. I live in the north of England, specifically South Yorkshire. It's not originally where I'm from. I'm a Nottinghamshire person, but I currently live in South Yorkshire. And John Lover says, "You should play Crew in PS5." I probably should, but I don't have a PS5. I tell you what I do have, and that is um, a gaming PC and a Steam account with lots of games on. So I have been doing some testing in the background in terms of seeing how doing live streams on some of those games looks. So further news to follow on that. So I will be doing different games. It won't just be racing. It will be doing all sorts of games. And maybe one of the first streams I do is to show you all my collection of games that I have in Steam, which games I'm going to do first, and take suggestions from people about what other games to play next. I will obviously carry on playing this game because there's always things to do, but that's stuff that's coming up. Thank you very much for your question. Welcome back, of course. It's good to see you again. So that's the end of today's racing. So in terms of multiple series racing, that won't return until Tuesday, New Year's Eve. So tomorrow's stream will be the the Fura Rising event. Now, as per usual, it's a flashback event. So I already own the car, but I will go through the event. It will earn me a little bit of gold. I don't think it's going to earn me any gold from the rewards because I think it's just the next set of gold is just out of reach. But it's always good to go through that. And I'll try and do the thing of breaking down the cost of me upgrading the car to where it's at. Now, it's a possibility this car, I don't know if I've got it at 100%. I will make sure in tomorrow's stream, I'll have all that detail for you. Go through what the cost of the car is, what series it's in, is it worthwhile doing in terms of winning, what sort of money you're going to get back, and what sort of gold, what sort of R dollars you're going to get back in terms of against the investment that you've got to make in terms of winning this series. But that'll be in tomorrow's stream. I'm not entirely sure what time the stream will be. I think at the moment I'm probably aiming for around about 4 p.m. UK time. Don7 Lover asks, what's my age? Oh, I'm a very old man. So I am in my 50s. Yes. So I'm 53. So there you go. I'm not a young person. I'm a very old person, but not that old. Young at heart, some might say. And if they don't, they should, shouldn't they? Yeah, so there we go. So that's the racing for today, and obviously the racing for tomorrow will be that event. And I'm going to be aiming for round about 4 p.m. of that live stream. No doubt it will be at least 2 hours long, might be a bit longer, depending on how I struggle through the event. So even though I've done it before, I probably struggled, and if I did, I'll be struggling again. I'll take the iPad off screen as we're coming to the end of the live stream. All it remains for me to do is to, first off, in terms of whatever day is left, wishing you all the best of whatever day is left for you. Thank you very much for joining and watching along. Thank you very much for any comments people have put in the chat. It's always very much appreciated. I hope to see you all tomorrow for the Fura Rising event. But until then, thank you and goodbye.